You're now tuning in to Hype Fan Eagles. Back at it with another one. Yo, man, right now I'm driving to go handle what I gotta handle, but I just wanted to give you my thoughts and my feeling on this very, very, very interesting game. Yo, man, what can I say? What can I say, man? I don't know why. I don't know why am I surprised. Why I'm surprised? Maybe because even though how bad we look, and even though we had some issues dealing with the offense, you know, we got some. My bad, I got a call up. We had some issues with the offense. We got some unexperienced players coming in this game. Adore Jackson, killing Ringo. You know, we had some stuff that needs to be cleaned up. But at the end of the day, I thought still facing the Giants with a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back, that, you know, even if we didn't blow them out, we still would do a good enough job to win a game. You know, at least if you lose, at least it'd be a close game. But I still thought, I'm like, yeah, we got some issues and all that. But at the end of the day, it's right there in our face. Those issues was major issues. It's so much issues with going on with this team this year. It was bound to happen. You know, it was bound we lose a game that we are never going to expect to lose. That's 2 games in a row. And it's because we don't have the same team as last year. And everybody keep calling this, you see this, the team that won and yo, it's a whole different year. This team is not the same. We don't got the same coach. We don't got the same players. The defense is struggling because we got guys that can't step in and do their thing. And the offense is being controlled by somebody that just don't know what don't know what to do, and don't just know how to call a game. And it's issues in. This team is not the same. Even, like, you know, I was just watching, I had to leave from so I could make my live video. I was just watching Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco live, and Ocho Cinco talking about, we got an elite O-line. We got one of the best O-line. Our O-line, not this year. Not this year. Our O-line one of the best. Are you watching all 5 weeks going on to this Thursday night game? Our O-line don't look like nothing. Shoot, our O-line look closer to the Giants O-line. Like, they Mulata, what's going on with him? He missing blocks. Well, to be honest, I saw it a lot of times Mulata miss a lot of blocks. So that's Mulata right there. But at the end of the day, I'm still used to him doing good enough to block, to give Jalen Hurts some time. You know, but this game, he was horrible too. Like, our O-line ain't doing nothing. Like, Jalen Hurts is really looking like he's off. He's very off. And it's because he's not used to the pressure that's coming. And I know that's, listen, I'm not making no, trust and believe, I am not making no excuse for Jalen Hurts. He is not playing, he did not play well this game. But what I'm saying is, he got to get better and know how to play when it's pressure. And that's what makes you that type of quarterback. You got to know, I know it's hard for any quarterback to prevail when it comes to pressure, but that's just what you got to do. You can't be I always say with Jalen Hurts, he may not be all the time the reason why the team win, but 9 out of 10, he's not going to be the reason why they lose. But today, for the first time, I saw he was a part of the problem. And when your O-line is giving up and your O-line is doing that, you just got to get the ball out your hand. Live for another down. Get the ball out your hands. Don't force nothing. He overthrew a ball. He was throwing behind receivers. He was startled. Because the O-line was breaking down and he was startled. He was off balance. He couldn't get his passes right. and it was just, that's what was going. Now do I believe that neglects what type of quarterback he is? No, because a lot of people is going to use this to come at him. See, that's the reason why he ain't top 5. See, that's what, like, they're going to kill, but like, at the end of the day, it was a bad game. All these quarterbacks that they put above them, they don't talk about when they have bad games. How many times Patrick Mahomes looked pedestrian and overthrown and look wild, but they still praise him? How many times Josh Allen have a bad game and he looked pedestrian and he looked bad and they still praise him? How many times Joe Burrow, but they still praise him? Matthew Stafford had multiple games this year that he overthrown and threw multiple bad passes and he didn't look good, but they still praise him. So they're going to use this to try to neglect, to try to come at Jalen Hurts because he have a game that he overthrown the ball. He have a thing that he was off. Oh, so now it's a game that he's off. Wow. What quarterback have games in and out to have games that's perfect? All these other quarterbacks they put above them, not all the time, 9 out of 10, they have games that they lose. Lamar Jackson, why you think they can't win it all? Why you think they are known for choking? Why? Because they have bad games. They overthrowing. They throw interceptions. They do bad. But now they're going to try to use this game. They're going to try to use this game because Jalen Hurts, yes, he did not play good. He did not play good. He was a part of the problem. But at the end of the day, do I once think they'll come down on him? No. I still think Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. I still believe in Jalen Hurts, and I don't care what nobody said. Like, it's that people want to come at him. What quarterbacks does have to face? Well, different offensive coordinators 9 times in. These quarterbacks now facing these offensive coordinators every year and out. His chemistry is off every year. Trying to find his rhythm, trying to whatever. This is what it is. No. But at the end of the day, he got to figure it out, and he got to get back on the road of not being a part of the problem. Because today he backtracked it. He was the part of the problem today. And the offensive coordinator didn't make it no better. Didn't make it no better. Like, not calling the plays, running at the wrong time once again. Like, just the same old plays, pedestrian plays he's throwing out there. Like, I get it. They are on Saquon Barkley. They is not making him run. But you have to know how to scheme him to run. You are doing the same type of running running plays. Like, same type running. Like, pistol form. I feel like same type of what's the name? Get creative. So you say that the O-line is not, you have to run it. You have to. You're going to have to run it no matter what. You cannot become one dimensional. So at the end of the day, you're going to have to figure out how you could scheme the running plays better. Not these same old running plays. Saquon Barkley can't run because you gotta scheme some better blocking. You gotta scheme some better blocking. You gotta do, if you gotta get a tight end, another tight end in, you gotta make some adjustments when it comes to this running game. But it's the same old running plays, same old predictable running plays, and they getting in there, throwing it at the wrong time. Why is you running it on second down when the first down you get stuffed? It's not working. I understand you got to keep them honest, and you got to run. You got to let them know that you got to run, but at the right time. At the right time. If you run it on first down and you get stuffed in the backfield, you have to throw it. You're trying to play above the sticks. Don't try to take the chance of running again when they are stopping you. This is what Kevin Patullo is doing. Like, listen. Yes, I get it. You can't be one dimensional. They're gonna play the passing, but like at the end of the day, it's like it could be done. You gotta continue. If they are stuffing the run, continue to try to run. But when they stuff you, you have to go. You're gonna have to pass. You're gonna have to pass to open up the run. You're gonna have to continue to pass to open up. And that's what the thing that the beginning, the first play, the beginning of the drive, on first quarter, when Saquon Barkley had those 2 outburst runs, that was good. Why are you going to continue? Listen, I understand if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know that saying go around all the time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I get it. But sometimes, just because it ain't broke, sometimes you got to switch it up. Sometimes you got to. Okay, it's working, then it work again. Now you got them off their toes. Don't get creative. Make them think that you're going to run it again. Then you then pass it. Get creative, because now you run it, you get it off. You run it again, you get it off. Then you run, you get stopped. Now you play. Now they stop because now they're gonna play it on. They playing. They're gonna get. You keep running. They gonna intentionally play it, and then when they play it, you gonna get stuffed for lost yardage. Now you got lost yardage. Now they gonna predict that you gonna pass it. Now they on the passing plays. Now like you gotta know how to play call, man. You gotta know how to scheme. You gotta know what to do. Why is you just calling? I just think he just be. I really think Kevin Patullo be just be out there just. I'm gonna call it right here. Oh, they think they probably gonna think I'm gonna switch it up and pass it. I'm gonna run it one more time. Like no, like. You gotta keep them off the toes. You gotta stay creative. You gotta mix it up. You gotta make. Oh wait, he passing, he running, he passing. You gotta keep the defense honest. Don't keep running it until they stop it. No, run it, then switch it up and pass it. Keep the flow going. Why is you running it until they stop it? Because if they stop it behind the change, you're using yardage. Now they gonna know you're gonna pass it, and then they're gonna be on that. Now it's 3rd and long. It's just those type of things. Kevin Patullo going on. Vic Fangio. We praise Vic Fangio all the time. Don't get me wrong. Vic Fangio is a good defensive coach. But today, my man, no adjustments. Why is you keeping Keely Ringo out there? Why is you kicking him out? Get him out. What you gotta lose? You got other players. They can't do any worse than Keely Ringo is doing. They can't. What you got to use? You might as well. Keely Ringo is playing horrible. You might as well try somebody else out. Forgive me if I'm sounding if I'm yelling right now. I know I'm probably I know I'm loud. Forgive me. I'm just really like mind-boggling over all this team of these coaches, whatever. You keeping Ringo in. You don't got what you got to lose. If you bring somebody in, they can't do as worse than he's doing. Test them out. They might be do better than what Ringo is doing. Adore Jackson, you gotta make adjustments, man. Listen, Vic can't fix everything. The talent is trash. The injuries are real. Adore Jackson is somebody that Howie brought in without consulting Vic. Those are rookies, are inexperienced. Bro, there was nobody else to put out there. We don't have depth. We have guys that's coming off the practice squad. We have guys. We got enough we got even the analysts. I was just watching them. They even was talking about Steph Jonah even said it himself. It's guys out there that you could put in the test, no matter what. Yes, they need experience. Yes, they whatever. But at the end of the day, if you it's so much longer you could do. So much longer you could do. You have guys in there. It's no excuse. It's no excuse that, you saying ain't nobody these guys experienced. No, it's no excuse. We have depth. We got other players. Regardless if they practice, regardless whatever, you could throw them out there to get them. They are not doing anything. Make adjustments. Switch up and see what's going to work. Even if let's just say that, you don't got nobody, no depth or whatever. But after anything, you could switch people. What you think he did with Cooper DeJean? He put Cooper DeJean in the corner spot, and Cooper DeJean was doing and did pretty good in that. It's about making adjustment and switching. Even if you feel like if there's nobody else to put in, which I know if there are other other people on these squads and other that we are picked that could have went in there at that time, regardless if they third or fourth, whatever, that you could have make adjustment and sit them down and put somebody in there. But he didn't make the adjustment, did whatever. Yes, they are trash, they are inexperienced, and I get that. But at the end of the day, you gotta try out what's worked. You gotta see, you gotta give guys a chance. They came into the league to get a chance. When that opportunity present, when somebody is not doing good, times and times and in and out, every week, they're not getting, then you go with your net. That's what they are backups for. That's why you got first, second, third, and practice squads. That's what you got. You keep them there just in case. Like, that's what they are. That's what you put them on a roster for, to try them out when things ain't getting work. These guys ain't on the depth chart just to be sitting there when the first streamer, he get injured. So you put the second streamer in. He's getting cooked. He's not doing well. He's getting burnt. Okay, second streamer ain't doing nothing. I know I'm third stream. I know I'm a backup. I know I'm on a what's name, but you put me on this deck for a reason. Sit this second stream down and give me a chance to see I could do better. Like, I seen this done it. We've done this so many times. Like, so what I'm saying is, like, the defense is I don't know what's gonna go forth with this defense, because I don't know who we got. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to defend anybody with the inexperienced corners that we got. Like, and the offense gonna have to be, to order for us to complete this season, the offense going to have to step up and be the reason why we win. They're going to have to put up points constantly. And it's like 22 to 23 season all over again. And do I believe they're going to constantly in and out putting up points back to back? No, I don't. I really don't know if I got hope for that, because of Kevin Patullo and how he's calling these plays. How this O-line is looking, I do trust, even though people gonna have their opinions. I do believe that Jalen Hurts would get back on the road again. But at the end of the day, it's so much you could do with the offensive line. It's not blocking right. Kevin Patullo is not calling the plays correctly. And the run game is not being schemed correctly. And the defense, it's gonna have to be some adjustments, yo. Something's gonna have to give. Whenever, I don't know when our bye week is gonna be, you might as well say we got enough time for playing this early game. That's a good thing about it, because now we got more days for Vic Fangio to see who he going to step up, with the adjustment he's gonna make on that defense of playing cornerback, corner two. It's going to have to be, especially on this defense side, it's going to have to be definitely adjustments. We're not getting the end it all for this defense. We also not getting the pass rush like we used to. It was even more worse because of we didn't have Jalen Carter in there, so guys wasn't getting in there like they want, and that. What Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter and them boys out, and then Quinyon Mitchell went out, it just made everything to fall back on second streamers that they just not good enough, and we're not, even when Jalen Carter is in there, we're not looking like how we used to look getting towards the quarterback. And that's the huge problem when it comes to this year. And we're gonna have to figure out how we could get that same pressure on these quarterbacks. But at the end of the day, like I said, it looks like 22 to 23 season over, because we was getting pass rushes. But because our secondary couldn't hold up long enough, quarterbacks was getting the ball out of their hand quick. It was so many times Jackson Darts had pressure coming in there, and he was getting that ball out quick. Why? Because nobody wasn't holding their man long enough. So that's another thing. And that just show on the offensive side, Kevin Patullo, you got to do the same thing. You got to dial, if you know the offensive line is not blocking long enough, dial up some plays so these receivers could get open real quick so he could get the ball out of his hand. It's no reason that he's looking downfield and it's taking so long to get the ball out of his hand because the plays is schemed that way. And now he got to roll out and now he's looking like you got to scheme up you got to scheme up some plays, some quick dump off plays to get the ball out of his hands quicker because the offensive line is not holding up how they used to. And then going back to the defense with Jackson Dart getting the ball out of his hands quick enough because our secondary can't hold up. So that means the pass rush can't get there early enough because when they get there, the ball is out of Jackson Dart hands, and that's the problem. So that's the issue, and then also tackling is the issue. So many times they had Jackson Dart and they couldn't get him down. Our tackling is not the same no more. The Eagles tackling is not the same no more. So that got to be cleaned up, man. It's a lot that they're going to have to do with these couple of days off, and then a lot they're going to have to do whenever we get this bye week, especially on the defense side. And then Kevin Patullo going to have to, a lot of people want him fired already. And it's like, man, you can fire him. Who we going to get in the midst of the season? I don't know. I just know they need to get better with this play calling and on this offense. And Vic Fangio gonna have to make some adjustments on his defense, dealing with this cornerback two position. And hopefully Quinyon Mitchell, he's be good. Hopefully, we get Jalen Carter back. But right now, I'm numb to it. I'm just gonna go by week by week, man. Whatever happens, that's what happens, But agree to disagree. Somebody gonna agree with how I feel. Some gonna disagree with how I feel. But that's just how I feel, man. I feel like it was something we could have did on the Eagles could have did on that on the defensive side. I felt like it was somebody that he could have put in to sit Killaringo down. Like that's why you have second and third practice squad. You have people that you put in to give a chance. You grab them for a reason, to try them out. That's what you do. How long you going to test these guys to get experience? I can see if they are developing week after week and they just need more time. You don't see no development in these guys. You don't see no development in Adore Jackson. You don't see no development, especially in Kenny Ringo. He been on the team. He been on the team for what, 2 to 3 seasons now, and he still looked like a rookie. He still looked like nothing. And I get it. Even though he was on the team, he wasn't getting those reps. He wasn't getting those experience. Cool, but at the least he should have some type of experience to enough to show improvement, and it's not showing, and it's like, how long you want these guys to wait for these guys to get experience until we look like we're not making it to the playoffs? Like, no, like, you can't wait. Yeah, you want to get these guys the experience, but they gotta show experience. They gotta develop quick. If they don't have the quick development, then there's no time to waste on them. I'll end this. Every time I used to go for a job application or going to get hired in an interview, they always ask me my biggest asset. My number one thing is, I was like, listen, my biggest skill set is I'm a quick learner. You show me once, I pick up. I'm a quick learner. I pick up. What I don't know, I might be a rookie now, but I'm not gonna stay like a rookie forever. I'm gonna pick up, and I'm a quick learner. You show me, I got it. I'm down packed. I start learning and start working just like I've been here for like 3 to 4 years already. Like that. Like if your players is not picking up quick enough, and their experience is not getting to them quick enough, like, you can't continue to keep putting them out there. Like, you gonna have to try somebody else. Like, no matter what. You don't tell me, oh, ain't nobody else in it. So you telling me you only got one backup, one rotational? So you telling me all we got is Kenny Ringo and Adore Jackson? That's all we got? That's what you telling me? There's nobody else on this team. When I look at the roster before this season started on the defensive side, I saw more players than Adore Jackson and Kenny Ringo. Like, you only got two. So all through the game you only got 3 cornerbacks. That's all we got is 3 cornerbacks. Nobody else. I don't know, man. I can't believe that we only have 3 corners. All we got is Quinyon Mitchell, Adore Jackson, and Kenny Ringo. That's what you telling me? That's all. That's who we own. We don't got nobody else. If Quinyon Mitchell go down, we just stuck with Kenny Ringo and Adore Jackson. That's what you're telling me. Like, I don't know if I want to believe that, but I'm a have the full facts with another video with the what's name, because it should be no reason that it shouldn't have been no adjustments. It shouldn't be nothing, so that being said, man, it is what it is. Tough loss, like, but I should have saw this. We should have saw this mount, like how we was looking. It was going bound to catch up, man. But I just thought that they'll learn. I'm not too surprised of the defense because of the inexperienced players, but I'm surprised that the offense couldn't keep up with the Giants. Like, we couldn't just accumulate in some offense and score. Like, at least if the defense couldn't stop these 2 rookies, at least it would have been a shootout. What's going on, Kevin Patullo? What's going on with this offense? What's going on with the offense, offensive line? Like, I don't know, man. But that's what it is, man. If you're coming in the video afterwards, man, just watch the video. Let me know you agree or disagree. It's all love, man. We all have right to have our opinions and feel what we feel. That's just how I look at it. But I just think for everybody for their comments and their 2 cents and their opinion on it. Tough loss, but can we get it together? Yes. Is we? Who knows, man? Like, on to the next game. Come with another video. Stay tuned. I'm gonna have another one dealing with injuries and dealing with how we gonna the game plan going into the next game. I forget. I don't know who we play next. But I have all that ready. But we gotta clean up both sides of the field, especially on this defense. But the offense gonna have to take charge, man. They're gonna have to start taking charge. And Jalen Hurts, you're gonna have to get back on a roll of not being a part of the problem, because tonight, you was a part of the problem. For the first time, I can honestly say you was a part of the problem. You usually, to me, I would say, you might not be the reason why we win all the time, but you're definitely not the reason why we lose most of the time. But today, you was a part of the problem. And that just being blunt is for it. Do that makes me feel any less of Jalen Hurts, or do I lose any hope and I don't trust him anymore? No, I still believe in Jalen Hurts. I still feel he's that quarterback. I still believe that he could do this. You can't tell me ain't no quarterback that's gonna have a bad game and it's not gonna overthrow somebody. Like it's all these elite quarterbacks they put above him have done this multiple times. So now Jalen Hurts do it, it's an issue. Because Jalen Hurts do it, it's a problem. They are looking for any reason. Jalen Hurts is on a hot seat because he won a Super Bowl, and they trying to look for any reason why he only won the Super Bowl because he's not elite. So he's on a hot seat. Anything he do wrong, they gonna hype it up. They're gonna amplify it. Anything Jalen Hurts do wrong, they gonna put it on full screen, and they gonna show. Oh, see, I told you he supposed to be a top 10. They gonna do that. They gonna look for any reason to hate. And not understanding, oh, okay, yeah, he did have a bad game. But not understanding though, these other quarterbacks that they put above him have bad games all the time. Overthrow players all the time. Get interceptions all the time. Choke. Always choking. What's good, Oaks? Always choking. So if you're gonna put him on a hot seat, put them on a hot seat too. So no, just because this game he didn't look right in a long time. In a long time, I could say, wow, out of consecutive of games, he didn't look right for a long time. Okay, he didn't look right today. He looked it bad. So I'm not going to disclude all his other games when he looked at like a quarterback not know how to control and pass when he needs to pass and come in the clutch and all the Super Bowls he go to, he ball out and like I'm not going to overlook all that because of bad game. No. I still got hope for him. And I just hope he just go back into playing this game and getting back focused and don't get startled and you know just play it, man. Just play it. Ain't no sense of forcing, ain't sense of nothing. Kevin Patullo gonna have to make things better and not put him in predicaments and like get this O-line ready. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get ready because I gotta grind and make money elsewhere. Watch this video. You agree to disagree. It's all love, man. I appreciate everybody. You know, stay tuned. I'm gonna have another video. Please like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. And yo, man, we had another one in for y'all. So this your boy Hyphen Jerz. Thanks for tuning in to Hyphen Eagles. On to the next one. Bird game. I'm out.